Hi, I'm Chris Hedges.
And I'm D.A. Pennybaker.
Our films, Don't Look Back, The War Room, and Startup.com, are about people who change things.
And usually break the rules doing it.
Our new film, Unlocking the Cage, is about animals and a lawyer, Steve Wise, who wants to protect them. For the past 30 years, Steve's been developing a unique legal strategy to do this.
Well, why am I a lawyer? You know, I'm a lawyer in order to pursue justice, to try to raise up the underdog. And I thought, I can't think of beings who are more brutalized than this in greater numbers. And if I spend my life working on their behalf, I will have done more than anything I could do as a human lawyer.
Steve is convinced that as long as animals are seen as things, they will never get the protections that we humans get from the law.
Without personhood, you're invisible to the civil law. So how do you get the attention of the judge? How do you say, hey, I shouldn't be a thing, I should be a legal person?
Visitors have balls.
Steve wants to argue that chimpanzees have the capacity to be a legal person and that they should have some fundamental rights that protect them. For the past 2 years, we have followed Steve and his team as they put together his lawsuit. And we were there when they chose Merlin to be their first plaintiff, who would be released from a roadside zoo and sent to a sanctuary. But then they lost him.
Merlin died last night. No.
Eventually, they found several other chimpanzees, including Charlie the karate chimp. And finally Tommy, who became Steve's first plaintiff in a groundbreaking lawsuit filed last December.
In a landmark lawsuit filed in New York Supreme Court, they want civil liberties for chimps held in captivity.
Why isn't this just an animal welfare case?
Well, they're arguing something very different. They're not saying they need to be treated better. They're saying they have certain rights, which is, it's a complicated, documented case in this matter that hasn't been thrown out yet.
We want to be there for Steve's ultimate challenge in the appellate courts. We want to film with the scientists whose testimony is at the center of Steve's legal argument. And we want to see what happens to the chimpanzees, and if they find a home in a sanctuary with fellow chimpanzees. We believe there's a possibility of a legal revolution here. Win or lose, Steve's lawsuit is pushing the conversation about how we view our relationship to animals and how to protect them.
I believe that I'm riding a tide of history and also partly pushing it. And it's going to happen, but it's not going to be a straight line, that's for sure. There's going to be but it's time to begin.
This is the kind of historical moment that we've tried to capture over the years, and it has to be told.
And your support can help make it happen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.